Exclusive. Arsenal admires La Liga star, but interested clubs surprised by transfer demands, says expert. Arsenal receives a transfer boost from a major Premier League star who will bring a significant quality leap to the Gunners team. Hello, fan of the greatest club in the world. Before we dive into today's information, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. Let's get into the video. Johan Bakayoko has been linked with an exit from PSV Eindhoven for some time. The 21-year-old is one of the most promising talents in the Eredivisie. He played a crucial role in winning the Dutch league title last season and is now expected to move to a bigger club. Liverpool has long been strongly linked with Bakayoko's signing, seen by many as a potential successor to Mohamed Salah at Anfield. However, the club with the most concrete interest in Bakayoko is not Arne Slot's team, but rather Arsenal, according to GVA. The report reveals that Arsenal aims to sign Bakayoko ahead of Bayern Munich and Liverpool this summer. Bakayoko faced the Gunners twice in the Champions League group stage in the 23-24 season, catching Arteta's attention during those matches. The report states that Bakayoko fits well into Arsenal's system, but any transfer is likely to occur after Euro 2024. PSV is demanding £38 million for the departure of their top striker this summer. Arsenal boasts excellent attackers, but Bukayo Saka is undoubtedly the standout in the front line, having scored 20 goals and provided 14 assists in a highly productive 23-24 season. Saka is considered one of the best right-wingers in the world. However, the Gunners lack a suitable backup for Saka in their squad, and this is where Bakayoko comes into play, described as PSV's version of Arsenal's number 7. Adrian Clark, commenting ahead of a Champions League clash between Arsenal and PSV in 2023, said, "There's a player on the right wing, the most exciting and dangerous right winger. A kid named Johan Bakayoko. He's only 20, now 21. He's quick, he's like Saka. He's their version of Saka. He plays on the right and he's left-footed, so we have to be careful." Bakayoko's talent is undeniable, and at just 21 years old, he is expected to improve further in the coming years. This makes him an ideal option for Arsenal, where he would not only be an alternative to Saka, but could also elevate the English winger's game to a higher level. Arsenal has an appreciation for Athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams, but it's unclear if they are willing to pay the high amount required to close the deal, according to Charles Watts. In an exclusive interview with Caught Offside for his daily briefing column, Watts explained that while the Gunners admire the Spanish player, they do not expect to act hastily in this summer market. Many Arsenal fans and supporters of other big clubs would love to see Williams join the team in the near future, but this will only happen if the player's demands are reasonable. Although the 21-year-old's £50 million release clause with Athletic Bilbao doesn't seem like a major obstacle, his high salary could pose a bigger issue for Arsenal and other clubs, according to Watts. Some Arsenal fans wouldn't mind paying above the expected value for a talent like Williams, but is it worth the risk? Watts believes it's unlikely the club will adopt that approach as they don't want to compromise their transfer strategy, which has been effective in recent times. Arsenal admire the 21-year-old, but so do many other top clubs in Europe, and that interest will only grow as the tournament progresses, said Watts. The £50 million release clause may seem attractive at first glance, but it's not that straightforward because in Spain, these clauses must be paid in full, making negotiations very costly. Williams's high wages are a hurdle in negotiations due to athletic clubs' robust spending policy, known for paying their players well. This has surprised potential suitors, including Arsenal, which maintains a strict wage control policy. The London club doesn't want to compromise the financial stability achieved over the years. Williams, while talented, is young and inexperienced, raising concerns about the impact of a significant wage increase on squad balance, especially among more seasoned players. What is your opinion on the potential signing of Nico Williams by Arsenal? Do you think it's worth paying a high amount for the transfer and the player's wages, considering his youth and relative lack of experience? Reiss Nelson is inclined to leave Arsenal this summer. The player has had few opportunities under Arteta, starting in just one Premier League game last season. Despite playing a few minutes in cup matches and making 14 substitute appearances in the league, Nelson has expressed his desire to move away from North London in the coming months. According to CBS Sports, there is significant interest from Premier League clubs in signing the English player. Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Brighton and Hove Albion have long been mentioned as admirers of Nelson. With Arsenal likely looking to strengthen their attacking options this summer, Nelson's departure could benefit all parties involved. At 24 years old, Nelson is determined to secure more regular playing time, something he hasn't consistently achieved at Arsenal. On the other hand, the London club could capitalize financially on the player's sale, especially considering the praise he has received from Arteta in the past. Nelson had a promising loan spell at Feyenoord during the 2021 and 22 season, but his return to Arsenal did not materialize as expected. Therefore, Nelson's departure appears increasingly likely, with the player seeking an environment where he can showcase his potential and contribute more regularly and substantially to his team. Arsenal received a significant boost in hopes of finally signing Amadou Onana. The 22-year-old midfielder was strongly linked with a move to the Emirates Stadium in the January transfer window, but the transfer did not materialize. Playing a crucial role in Sean Dyche's team, Onana played 30 games in the Premier League last season, helping the Toffees avoid relegation. Everton was penalised with the loss of 6 points, and later another 2 points, for separate violations of the sustainability and profitability rules, but the Belgian international managed to keep the team safe. However, unfortunately for the Merseyside club, they may face further penalties. According to The Athletic, Everton needs to make a sale before the end of the PSR on June 30th. Premier League clubs could lose £105 million over a 3-year accounting period. And the report suggests that the Toffees have a relatively small hole to fill before the deadline. The Athletic adds that failing to do so would put them at risk of a new violation. Therefore, Everton may have no choice but to profit from Onana this week. Jared Branthwaite and Dominic Calvert-Lewin also face uncertain futures at Goodison Park, with Premier League clubs monitoring a potential imminent transfer. However, Onana has stood out on the Euro 2024 stage. In January, Football London reported that Arsenal was exploring a possible deal to sign Onana, with Mikel Arteta eager to strengthen his midfield options. Despite hopes of reinforcing the team during the festive period, the Gunners did not add any new faces at London Colney. Dear fans, what is your opinion on the potential signing of Amadou Onana? Thank you very much for watching up to this point. Until next time.